So it's my fault, really. I've never known whether it is pronounced Illusione or Illusione or just Illusion. What I know is they make some interesting cigars, and this is the Epernay. It's Eat, Drink, Smoke. I'm Tony Katz, and that right there is America's favorite amateur drinker, Fingers Malloy. Happy to have the chance to bring this in. This was a cigar of the year for Cigar Aficionado back in 2011. This is, they come as a different kind of labeling. Each cigar has got a different name. This one right here is the Le Taureau. Taureau? It's an area of France. I think it's an area in the Champagne region of France. This is a 5.5 by 56 box press, which they at Illusion, they refer to as a box press. This means it's 5 1/2 inches long. Always makes Fingers Malloy laugh. And the ring gauge, the diameter of the cigar is a 56. Basically, we're talking about how thick it is around. Again, with the laughter. I even screwed that up and Fingers went with it. It is a beautiful looking cigar and feeling more than looking, but you can really kind of detail the leaf in there in a way that like not other cigars present. I got to admit, it is a beautiful classic look, very, very simple white and gold band right here. As a matter of fact, the whole brand, which of course we know, and I've certainly smoked before, is not something I find in a lot of central Indiana cigar lounges. When I think about it and I go through it, go to some of the places that we frequent and some other spots, it just isn't there. I don't know if that's a distribution thing or whatever the case may be. So if we can help in that, let us know, guys. But Fingers Malloy has just lit this up. I am just cutting mine, but man, that feels so good. That is almost to the touch a suede, right? There's just a little bit more going on there than just being oily.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Nice hand feel to it as well, not too light. I just lit mine and got a nice pleasant draw so far. Not getting a whole heck of a lot other than tobacco at this point. Maybe a little bit of a creaminess to it, but we literally just lit this like 30 seconds ago. So, right. But there's an instant hit of pepper or spice at first draw, and it'll be interesting to see how this plays over time. But you're right, it's a nice looking stick, and the other thing too is just a simple little band, right? Nothing that's going to get in your way, nothing's going to irritate you.
Yeah, and so a lot of those cigars that he does over there, Giolito, I think is how I pronounce his name. Again, if I'm mispronouncing, you just got to tell me, and then you got to come on the show and tell me. First of all, there is an interesting little bit of spice that I get right off the bat on this. This is not my first cigar of the day, and that could be affecting something. So this is Nicaraguan throughout this box press, which they refer to as a bench press, which we happen to be huge fans of. You want to get your notebooks out. What did you eat today? What did you drink today? That's all going to affect your palate. The weather. We've had a lot of rain here, and now we're into some clearer weather, some drier weather, and it's perfectly fall, like spectacularly fall. As a matter of fact, Fingers is wearing the Hunter beanie that we sell at eatdrinksmokeshow.com in the safety orange. And let me tell you, you look handsome is what you do on there.
I've already avoided 2 traffic accidents as a pedestrian in the studio with this hat on. I'm very excited.
You mean the traffic accidents avoided you? Because you were all full of safety orange. Soon to be on the site in the shop as we are building that out. So what'd you eat today? What'd you drink today? What is the weather? Then you want to take the cigar and you want to break that into thirds. You want to break that up, right? First third, second third, final third. You want to break that cigar up in your mind and then write down your notes. What are you getting? What are the flavors that you're getting? No matter how innocuous, you want to write that down. And if you're not good at descriptions, just go base, right? Go simple on the descriptions. Do that for each third of the cigar, because cigars very often do move and morph as you're getting closer to finishing. Then when you try that cigar a month from now, 6 months from now, whatever it is, you do it again. You compare the notes. That's how you find your through line. That's how you get a real understanding of your flavors. What did you get out of that cigar? And then you can find whether there are certain things that you like or don't like in a smoke.
I think it's also important too. Not only are you journaling the flavor notes that you're getting out of it, but also how enjoyable the smoking experience is. Like I had a cigar over the weekend where I really liked the flavor profile. I won't mention their name, but it was a job smoking it. And you don't want that. This is supposed to be a relaxing, enjoyable
And by
experience.
the way, we've all been there.
Yes.
We've all been there. We've all had a cigar. It's like, this is way too much work. And it happens. This one right now is not. The draw in here is very nice. By the way, Epernay is the heart of France's Champagne region. I was correct about this.
Duh.
Seriously? Seriously. If I had asked you to pronounce this name without telling you, you would have choked and died.
Epicac.
That's, yes. That's what they want to know. They want to know this is the Ipecac. You are the worst kind of... Look it up if you don't know what it is.
Epicac?
This appeared for 3 years in a row with Cigar Aficionado in their top 25. What I'm taking as a spice off the bat. I might not be right about that. There is a lot happening, and that the tongue is like fully coated. Like if there's a conversation to be had about what is leather in a cigar, I think this might be the perfect description of what we mean by leathery. Wow,
That's fair.
right? But it started definitely as a spice. It's definitely as a heat. And now that it's kind of enveloped the tongue right there. That is something.
But I wonder, like you said earlier, this is not your first cigar of the day. If that is influencing you, like right now, this is my first cigar of the day, but this is not my first cup of coffee for the day. So I'm wondering, because I'm starting to feel that maybe the cigar has a little bit of a coffee note, but that could be influenced by the fact that I'm guzzling coffee.
I think the cigar doesn't so much have a coffee note as it has a fruity note, and that can be that you can make that miss, because remember, you're talking about a bean and you're talking about a fruit there when you're talking about coffee. So I think this is fruitier more than it is coffee, but I think the leather is bringing it such a richness that coffee is the default. If I'm gonna get like real super stupid technical, like dumb ridiculous technical, that's where I take it. But wow, luscious is the right word. That is full. That is absolutely, positively full. Complete engagement of the tongue there. And a draw that is pretty. And check out the white of that ash going on right there against the more pale brown with little streaks of dark brown black in this wrapper right here, which I believe is a Corojo 99. Illusione. And again, if I think I'm saying it right. I think I've never had anybody be clear with me. This is the Epernay that we are smoking, a 5.5 by 56. You want to grab one, you want to smoke one, do that. Much more to get to. Find everything at eatdrinksmokeshow.com.